let's get back to this Green Bay defense because we got some sound to share with you. Let's start with Matt LaFleur, coach of the Packers, guy who got the job because of his offensive acumen. Here's what he's seen from the Green Bay defense through 2 games.
Just physical, aggressive, attacking. The play style is exactly what we want from these guys, and it always starts with the energy and effort. That's gonna get you through and can overcome for some of the mistakes. So I just thought, I think our front is extremely disruptive, getting after the quarterback. It didn't seem like they ran the ball very effectively at all either. So, I think Haf's done a hell of a job. I think our players are doing a great job feeding off one another, and it's definitely exciting to watch our defense go out there and perform because I think they allow us to get up on somebody.
They did not run the ball effectively, and I've never seen a stat like this before. It's just weird. There were 3 players who had rushing attempts for the Commanders last night, and all 3 of them gained exactly 17 yards. Austin Eckler had 8 for 17. Jaden Daniels had 7 for 17. And Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt had 4 for 17. Now, Austin Eckler, it's one of those where we don't speculate on injuries, but we know what it looks like when someone's blown out their Achilles tendon. And if you watch the quarterback series earlier this year, when Kirk Cousins had his, they told him on the sideline, they know when the Achilles tendon is not there anymore, it's pretty easy to diagnose. And it was pretty clear that he knew, they knew, his demeanor, everything, the look of resignation on his face, he's done for the year. And that's another negative that comes out of this for the Washington Commanders, but they didn't run it well. And he mentioned Jeff Hafley, the defensive coordinator. Other than Micah Parsons and the Packers generally, the biggest beneficiary of the Micah Parsons trade is Jeff Hafley because he's going to end up being a head coach thanks to Micah Parsons.
Yeah. Oh, great point. Great point, Mike. I didn't even think about that. He's been a head coach before at the college level. He came from Boston College and went to Green Bay. He's a guy who, at the college level, this won't really matter in the pros, but it would matter now. If he goes back to college football, this is one of the things he's really good at. He's an outstanding recruiter. He got great energy. Guys just flock to him. He knows how to find not just the obvious talent, but some of not just the 5 stars, but the 3 and 4 stars who don't get a lot of attention. He knows how to get those guys. But think about this, because if we think the Packers are going to be one of the contenders, Packers will be one of the contenders. He will get head coaching opportunities, and he may be at the top of the list because as much as we've talked about the defense and Micah Parsons is still only playing a handful of plays. I think he got up to 30-something last night. Imagine when he actually learns the defense. Imagine when they start at week 6, week 7, when he's in better condition. He didn't have much training camp. He's in better condition. He's in football shape, and he can go out there and be more disruptive on, 25, 30% more than he is right now. I think you're right. This is a great move for the Packers, but individually for Hafley, he's going to get some attention after the season.
Actually, I'm looking at the game book, and one of the great features of the official NFL game book, after several hours, this is one of the stats that shows up later. It gives you the snap count and the percentage of total snaps for each player, offense, defense, special teams. Micah Parsons had 47 snaps last night. I'm surprised it was that many. 68%, 47 snaps, up from, I think it was 30 week
right.
1. It was never about the back. It was about landing in a new team 10 days before the first game, not knowing the defense, not knowing the defensive playbook. And so what do? He's a pass rusher. When it's time to rush the passer, you put him out there. That's what they were doing to get him acclimated. Look, there was enough there to allow him with a straight face to say, I can't practice or play, and win the game of chess with Jerry Jones. There was enough there because, frankly, I think they were realizing as they were going deeper down the medical rabbit hole. There is something there. We can't just tell this guy play or else. That's one of the reasons why they threw their hands in the air and started calling teams to trade Micah Parsons. But it's not hampering him from playing. And if it is, look out if he's ever truly 100%. Because if this is a less than 100% Micah Parsons, the fully healthy and ready to go Parsons is going to be better than anything we've ever seen.
He's a little less than 100%, though. A little less. I mean, it's not like this is 75% Micah Parsons. But the time away, I think the time away does affect you. And I think he keeps saying this, and you make your decision about how much that matters. But he keeps using the word toxic. You know, it was a toxic situation. There was a lot of drama in Dallas. So I think that did wear on him as well. And Green Bay, have you ever been to Green Bay, by the way? You ever watched the game there?
I have never made it there.
It's incredible.
My son just said last night. My son said last night we need to go, and he said we
Yes.
should have gone tonight. It would have been a perfect night to go.
Yeah, it's great. And you think about it, we all heard, it's the smallest market in the league. And, you know, what do guys do there? It is like a 1960s college town, but it's for a pro football team. And so, I mean, the attention, game days, it's all football, it's all Packers all the time. It is the perfect atmosphere for someone like Micah Parsons, who went through what he went through in Dallas. It's the opposite of it. It's not a circus. It's like it's football nirvana. And so once he gets that figured out, once he gets acclimated to the environment and he gets himself back into shape, I think it's going to be even more disruptive than it was last night.
Well, and there was a comment made at one point. He grew up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and there's just a lot of similarities. And he's comfortable in an area like that, and he's clearly comfortable on the field. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.